Oh my god, this shirt is see-through. I realize I haven't introduced myself. I've just been jumping into these videos without letting you guys know who I am. Like you care. My name is Jessica Edmonds. I'm 23. If I'm not doing something in theater or an indie film or a comic convention, I'm sleeping. Other than that, I like to keep myself busy with stupid little projects like props. Some say stupid, I say awesome. Awesome. I have kind of a mechanically inclined background. I have a degree in construction technology. I have another one in liberal arts. And I am just about done with another one in theater tech. So now I'm just bragging. To me, this has always been really cool and fun and just a fun way to pass the time. But I still think that doesn't really let you know anything about me. This might help. The movie Tank Girl came out when I was 7 years old and pretty much inspired the rest of my life. I like to live in a place that reminds me of the inside of her tank. So if you guys want to see what I mean, my room is an absolute mess, and if I showed you all of it, you'd call hoarders. So I'm just gonna give you some just some cool bits in my room. Alright, this is my insanely messy workspace that I haven't cleaned since I built the hydrant gun last night. We got my Dremel, steel wool, various tools, scissors, glue gun, some of the leather, Dremel bits, Farnsworth, tape, gun itself, Mickey Mouse, paintbrushes, a red phone from The Incredibles, a skull I casted when I was working at a welding shop, the reading monkey from Wonder Falls, and paint, and I keep my razor blade stuck in a candle, like any good crazy person. Here we got some VHS tapes I slammed into a toaster. A little guy playing banjo. There's a bowling pin and a diaper. I named him Mickey. I've had him for years. Here's some DVDs I slammed into another toaster, along with the Smoosh Station Lion from Wonder Falls. Here's a mask of Barack Obama that got squished, so I put a helmet on him and some goggles. And here's a loudspeaker because it reminded me of Indiana Jones. Represent! There's my giant Don't Tread on Me poster, along with several other posters. Map of California. There's my door. While I work here in this insane mess, I keep a butterfly net over my head to remind me that I'm crazy. I got a not homeless, just broke sign I set outside the 99-cent store with once until they asked me to leave. This big piece is actually from a production my college did. It is the meat grinder from Sweeney Todd. I went ahead and stuck a hubcap that I found outside my house on it. The letter J for Jessica. And I opened the sides up and made it hold magazines. Not to mention I put a big boxing glove and a dice on it. So there's the repo thing from the midnight showing I went to. This is a shooting target practice thing, and I just thought it was hilarious, so I put it up on my wall. Here's some other various posters I have up. I'm a big fan of Saw movies. From the TV show Terminator, some are signed. And here's the giant DVD rack I keep referring to I built. It's got a bunch of heads on it. Here is a parrot wearing a tie. Here is my unicycle leaning against a suitcase. I have a weird thing for collecting old suitcases. Here's a shelf I made for my animals. It's full of cat toys, a cat harness, and more cat toys. There's a shelf of my odd action figures and my Palin poster I made by cutting up McCain's. Another hubcap I found. The various posters you see in the background when I'm making stuff. And I very much have to clean and organize this stuff because I got a hold of a bunch of new stuff recently, so it is literally just poured out on the floor. But I take a lot of pride in wasting my time cutting out things from magazines and sticking it to my tool cabinet. And drew of me making out with Spider-Man when I used to have my 12-inch mohawk. is a pair of companion cubes I made, and I got that drawn for me at one of the comic conventions I go to. Okay, so that is just a small fraction of what comprises my room. I used to have my own house that I shared with only one other person, so now I have an entire house worth of stuff in a studio apartment. Hopefully this gives you some insight into my crazy, and hopefully you enjoyed it and didn't just get bored. I'll be posting more videos later, and thank you for watching.